Despite the prevalence of email, formal cover letters are still required for many job applications. When a cover letter is required, there are some definite ways to stand out. The first thing to consider is when or how to send the cover letter. Are you familiar with the dining etiquette rules about how to pass the salt and pepper? The rules basically say to never pass one without passing the other, even when only one is requested. In other words, if a person asks only for salt, pass the pepper anyway. This etiquette rule can be applied when sending job search correspondence as well. Never send a cover letter without attaching supporting documents. Most of the time, the supporting document, or the document that travels with your cover letter, will be a resume. But sometimes, depending on your industry, what you will attach is a portfolio or maybe letters of recommendation. In the same way, when you're submitting a resume, always include a concisely written cover letter or letter of introduction for the reader. The next thing to consider is the format of your letter. Cover letters should follow proper business letter formatting. That means the letter should include a heading, an inside address, a subject line, a salutation, body paragraphs, of course, then a complimentary close, your signature, and a line that notates enclosures or attachments. Are you a little rusty on proper business letter formatting? A simple Google search will lead you to many templates or many examples to follow. Now let's look more closely at that body section of your business letter. For a cover letter, you want to strive for at least 3 main sections of your body. The first section or paragraph is usually the introduction. In your introduction, state specifically the position for which you are applying and tell the reader how you learned about the position. Perhaps you found a job posting on a website. Perhaps you were referred by a friend. Then connect your background in some way to the position you are applying for. After the introduction, move on to the body section of the body. This section should include a detailed description of your education, experience, or qualifications. I'll say more about the body paragraphs when we discuss the tone of your cover letter. After the body section, move to the closing section or closing paragraph. In this section, mention any attachments or supporting documents. Then encourage the reader to contact you to arrange an interview. Then, of course, leave the best contact information. Some people use the closing paragraph as one last opportunity to reiterate their sincere interest in learning more about the position. Another consideration is tone. The tone of a cover letter is very important. You must avoid being overly modest, but you should also avoid appearing arrogant. Consider these two excerpts taken from sample student cover letter drafts. Excerpt 1. I have no special skills and will fetch coffee just to get my foot in the door. Excerpt 2. I am a superb editing machine with the stamina necessary for long-term projects. Each of these examples uses language that could be off-putting for a potential employer. To control the tone of your letter, strive for specificity. Be specific about your experiences, and remember that each experience listed should correspond with an attribute or skill listed in the job description. Some common skills are leadership skills, teamwork, and technical proficiency. A great exercise to complete before beginning your cover letter is the T-chart exercise. This exercise is often used with students who have never written a cover letter before, but it surely can be handy to you as a more seasoned professional as well. Take a blank sheet of paper and draw a huge T in the center of it. At the top of the horizontal line of the T, write the job title. Now, under the horizontal line, you should have two distinct columns. On the left column, add the title Job Requirements, and then list all of the job requirements from the position description. And to the right of the center line, or in the right column, add the words matching skills or experiences. Then take some time to fill in that section of the chart. At the end of the exercise, you should have a clear understanding of how your skills match with the specific qualifications listed in the position for which you are applying. This is the content for the body of your cover letter. Do you have an exceptional story to tell about one particular skill or attribute listed in the position description? Then by all means, use a portion of your body paragraphs to tell that story and elaborate on your specific experience. Hiring managers love this approach. The final consideration for your cover letter, and this extends to any of your job search documents: proofreading. After you've proofread your document, give it to another person to proofread. They will almost certainly catch something that you didn't. It's always great to have another perspective. Because the letter demonstrates your attention to detail and provides an example of your written communication skills to the potential employer, you'll want to make sure that the letter is free of grammatical errors and as polished as possible before you send it. For more tips on writing outstanding cover letters, contact the MSU Career Center at www.career.msstate.edu or give us a call at 662-325-3344. Thank you.